What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, interesting. You see no outbursts. You see no viral videos. You see no ongoing discussions about just how big former lightweight, now junior welterweight, Mexican-American superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, is right now. Superstar boxer who has 24 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 20 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 70-inch arm reach. Ryan Garcia has agreed and signed the fight. Undefeated 2-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight world champion, now the reigning WBC junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin "The Dream" Haney, who is top 10 pound for pound best fighters in the world, with a record of 31 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. They're going to fight April 20th, Las Vegas, Nevada. They agreed to this. Now, you see photos now of Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. They're going to make their rounds and promote the fight and get the press conference, so on and so forth. And you see photos of Devin Haney. You see photos of Ryan Garcia. But when it comes to Devin Haney, everybody's completely locked in and focused on Devin Haney's weight. And the reason is why. Because Devin Haney's weight is used as a defense mechanism. You see Ryan Garcia's weight now. He's huge. Ryan Garcia is absolutely huge, right now, as he's walking around. And yet, oddly enough, there's no videos about Ryan Garcia weight. There's no conversation about Ryan Garcia weight. There's no talks of Ryan Garcia being a weight bully, that Ryan Garcia should be fighting at welterweight, that Ryan Garcia should be fighting at he's really a middleweight. You hear none of these conversations. But it's an ongoing conversation when it comes to Devin Haney. Why is that the case? I'll tell you why. For 2 reasons. 3 reasons. It's a defense mechanism put in place for undefeated 3-division world champion, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, who is widely acknowledged and recognized as one of the faces, if not the face, of the sport of boxing, in Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout, 29 years of age, 5'5", with a 67-inch arm reach. So you hear continuously that Devin Haney is a middleweight. Everybody talked about photos that Devin Haney had after his fight with 2-time WBC junior middleweight world champion superstar boxer Regis Rougarou Prograis. They talked about when they saw Devin Haney out shopping, out and about, how Devin Haney looked extremely bloated, extremely big. He looked like a middleweight. He looked like a welterweight. Why? Because the fight that the fans are calling for and the people are calling for and the boxing world is calling for is Devin Haney versus Gervonta Tank Davis. And again, this is a defense mechanism put in place to deflect from that fight, not because of Devin Haney's size, but because of his skill set. And more importantly, Ryan Garcia recently just fought Gervonta Tank Davis, April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. He got dropped in the 2nd round, stopped in the 7th. But Ryan Garcia agreed to a catch weight of 136 pounds. He was 2 fights in 2 years removed from fighting at 135. His last 2 fights was at 140 pounds. he agreed to not only a catch weight, but a 10-pound rehydration clause, into which he entered the ring with that 10-pound rehydration clause. Because people will tell you, well, the IBF, the International Boxing Federation, President Mr. Darryl Peoples, they have a 10-pound rehydration clause. On the contrary, they have a 10-pound rehydration clause, but that's 10 pounds the next day weigh-in. You can weigh what you want by the time you get in the ring. They have a 10-pound rehydration clause the next morning. So the next morning when you get on the scale, you can't weigh a certain amount of weight. Ryan Garcia had this rehydration clause put in place, according to Ryan Garcia, that this is what he couldn't weigh in the actual ring. So he couldn't gain more than 10 pounds to go in the actual ring, and he was dehydrated. But if you see these photos of Ryan Garcia walking around, and he's only one fight removed from the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, which he fought December 3rd against Oscar Duarte, and you see how big he is, well, then you know that weight cut affected him drastically. And this is not only a fight that Ryan Garcia conceded to everything to make this fight happen, but it was a fight Gervonta Tank Davis was calling for. And so now everybody look at Devin Haney's photos. And you get tons and tons of videos. Again, because it's a deflection tactic. It's a defense mechanism put in place to protect Gervonta Tank Davis. At least the fans and his team want that in place, not Gervonta Tank Davis. So with that said, okay, you look at Devin Haney's fights. His size was never a matter. His size was never the matter. His size wasn't the reason he beat Regis Prograis. His size wasn't the reason he beat Lomachenko. His skill set is. The problem is, here's where the problem comes in. The problem comes in as because they feel like Gervonta Tank Davis' punching power won't have an effect on Devin Haney like it will do if he came back down and dehydrated himself and weight drained himself, or the other opponents Gervonta Tank Davis has faced. They are concerned. Devin Haney don't use his size. He don't bully his opponents around the ring. He don't lay on his opponents. Right? He fights on the outside. He's a slick, pure boxer. That's who he is. That's what he does. He's not a guy that uses his size to an advantage. He uses his skill set to an advantage. So it's not his size that people are concerned with. That they're concerned with the fact that he will be able to absorb Gervonta Tank Davis's punches. And Gervonta Tank Davis, they feel like only way to beat Devin Haney is by knockout. And if Devin Haney is able to absorb Gervonta Tank Davis's punches, then they don't see a way in which Gervonta Tank Davis is going to beat Devin Haney. So they want Gervonta Tank Davis to weight drain Devin Haney so his punching power will have a strong effect on Devin Haney. So now suddenly, you don't see anybody making videos or talking about Ryan Garcia as a middleweight or a welterweight. Everybody was calling for Devin Haney to fight the phenom, newly crowned IBF welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jaron Boots Ennis, who's the boogeyman, who is 31 wins, no losses, no draws, 28 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. So they want to see him fight Jaron Ennis because they feel like he has the best chance to beat Devin Haney. So they want Devin Haney to move up 7 pounds and fight Jaron Boots Ennis, who's much bigger and probably going to rehydrate to nearly 160 pounds. Opposed to Gervonta Tank Davis moving up 5 pounds and fighting a guy who was just in his division for 4 years. So with that said, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney are going to fight. And this is going to be an exciting event. This is Ryan Garcia's first opportunity to fight for a world title, and he has zero excuses. Zero excuses. Devin Haney's going to fight a better version of Ryan Garcia than Gervonta Tank Davis fought. He's going to fight a fully hydrated, fully focused version of Ryan Garcia. That's not weight drain, not fighting at a catch weight, and more consistent and focused with his preparation for the sport of boxing. Hence the reason why they don't want to see Devin Haney fight Ryan Garcia. Because Devin Haney outclasses Ryan Garcia, possibly if he knocks him out or stops Ryan Garcia, which I think he's going to win a unanimous decision. I don't think he's going to stop him or knock him out. But if he did, and the fight is successful as far as finance goes, and pay-per-view sales, and gates, well, how do you now not make a fight with Tank Davis and Devin Haney? What would be your excuse now? So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out. April 20th. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.